Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Vegas Top Dogs YouTube channel update, college football edition. We have a special guest on this week, Sniper Wes. He's been red hot in baseball, but he's going to talk about his college football for this Saturday. Wes, welcome to the show.
Appreciate it. Yeah, thank you for having me on, Tony. Pleasure being on the site and everything. And yeah, looking forward to these plays.
Yeah, you've been red hot in baseball, 16-2. So if anyone's looking to bet some baseball, you want to check out what Sniper Wes has because he's been red hot heading in, getting close to the playoffs in Major League Baseball.
Yes, sir.
All right, what do you have for us on Saturday, college football?
Well, I'll tell you what. So I'm taking a look at this Utah and Oklahoma State game, and it's a little scary because the money's actually going toward Oklahoma State, but I still like Utah here. So if you remember Utah, they just beat Utah State 38-21. Oklahoma State, they just defeated Tulsa 45-10. But Cam Rising, he didn't play in that Utah State game, and he could have played. But the reason that he didn't play, they were actually holding him out for this game because they wanted to make sure he was totally healthy because this game is going to be a banger. It's going to be a really good game, and they want to win this game. And his return's crucial for Utah. They average 35 points a game. And if you remember Micah Bernard, he's a key contributor. They're going to be running the ball. Utah really does like to run the ball. Bernard carried the ball 17 times for 123 yards, which is 7 yards a carry their last game. But I just think Cam's energy and, it's going to energize Utah. And I like them to come in here. I mean, I do like the money line, but for purposes of this video, I'll do the plus 2.5. But I kind of would sprinkle some on the money line too, to be honest with you, because I think Utah shows up here. I think Cam's going to re-energize this team, and I like Utah over Oklahoma State. We'll go plus 2.5 for the video.
All right, you're going with the dog there. That's going to be a great matchup, and you're back in Utah plus the 2.5. What are you looking at? Before we get to your second game, any picks loaded up on the site? You ready for college football Saturday?
I am. I'll tell you what. I got 10 plays already. I mean, I pretty much put my plays up the second they come out because I try to get in front of the lines if I can, which I would recommend, if you buy a season package from me in college football, that way you get emailed the plays immediately as soon as they go out so that you can beat the lines too, because that is the way to beat the book is if you can get the best line as you possibly can. Then in the long run, it's going to be, putting those points in your back pocket, especially if you can beat the line by a point or two before kickoff. It's a big deal. You know that, Tony, in college, especially in college football. So,
yeah, so check out his subscription packages and also his premium plays for Saturday. They're all available at VegasTopDogs.com. Just look for Sniper Wes and get his premium plays in college football, and also be sure to check out his baseball. But he has another selection going for you on Saturday in college football. Wes, what do you have for your pick number 2?
Well, I am going to roll. So it's a lot of points here, but I'm going to roll with LSU over UCLA. It's a lot of books you can get minus 23.5, which I'd recommend if you can get 23.5. It's obviously better than 24, certainly better than 24.5. So UCLA, obviously, they had the embarrassing loss against Indiana, 42-13. But honestly, I mean, Indiana's just a really good team, so I don't fault UCLA a ton for that. But I do think that LSU is going to put a beating on UCLA because the Bruins, they just have a lot of issues on defense. And this game against LSU is their second of 6 long road trips this year. And I think there's going to be some fatigue. They got to travel to Baton Rouge. It's going to be 90 degrees in Baton Rouge, and 90 degrees in Baton Rouge feels like 110 because of the humidity. So it's just going to be miserable for a bunch of, kids that practice in LA all the time, and they're just not used to that kind of weather. And, obviously LSU, they've had their issues. They lost to USC. They almost lost to South Carolina. But I like them to take out their frustrations on UCLA here. I think LSU is going to rout UCLA, and I'm going to roll with the Tigers over the Bruins in Baton Rouge on Saturday.
All right. I agree with that selection. So hopefully LSU gets there for you on Saturday. Before we get to selection number 3, which is a selection I have for college football Saturday, be sure to like, subscribe, thumbs up to these videos. You'll be notified each and every time a new video comes out. Like, subscribe, thumbs up. And let me get to my selection here for Saturday. It comes in college football, and it's a nationally televised game, USC and Michigan. Goes at 3:30 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to back here LSU minus 5.5, 6 points here. I think Michigan is a little overrated this year and a little overvalued in this game. USC is off a bye week. I think they'll be prepared. Lincoln Riley's a very good coach. He'll have his team ready for this game. They're playing well. USC is scoring 38 points per game. The offense is clicking. And with the offense playing well, the defense is playing well. 2 weeks to prepare for this game. Quarterback Miller Moss is playing extremely well for USC. The defense is much better than last year, much improved. I think Michigan just lost a little bit too much from last year. They lost their head coach. They lost quarterback, some key players. I don't think they could keep up with USC offensively here. I like USC to win by double digits on Saturday. That's my selection here. USC on Saturday afternoon minus the 6.
Yeah, no, I like that selection, to be honest with you. You know, Michigan, obviously Alex Orji coming in, and who knows how good he's going to play. I was actually looking at some props, and I think his over-under for passing yards is like 125. So
Wow.
they obviously don't think he's going to have a great day.
Right. So, guys, make sure you check out Sniper Wes's picks on the website, VegasTopDogs.com. Get his baseball, college football, also his NFL, some great season subscriptions, weekly, monthly, full season packages on the website, VegasTopDogs.com. Wes, thank you very much for joining us this week and sharing your knowledge with us.
My pleasure. I enjoyed it. Thanks, Tony. Appreciate it.
All right. Thank you. Good luck with your action. As always, guys, good luck and be a winner.